Hi, I wanted to go over 5 key SEO ranking factors on your website that you can check yourself. If you check out over here, your list of the 5 title tags, meta descriptions, H1 tags. Is your site mobile friendly, and what is the site speed and performance? So we're going to look at a couple of sites. First being the rating communications site. I wanted to look at Carry SEO Agency. I want to rank for this phrase here, and I want to rank in Carry for that. So let's take a look and see what the title tag is. Here's one way you can check. You can see this drop down here, Carry SEO Agency, best reasons to use a local SEO firm. That is your headline for Google to know what this page is about. And let's take a look and see how can you check this for yourself in your code. So we'll go up here to Developer, View Source, and you see all this code here? Well, if you do on a Mac, it's a Command 5. It brings up the search. And you can see that it pulls up all your titles here. So this right here is my title tag. And I know that because it has a title on either end of it. So you know, based on this, that on your website you have a title tag, and that's what it is. That's an extremely important feature to have on your website. It tells Google what this page is about. Another factor that tells Google what the page is about is your meta description. And your meta description is this. Let's Google this term here, and we're going to get some new page. Okay. All right, so you can see that we're popping up here, number 1. This is what your meta description is. And you can see on these other results here, this is their meta description, and this is their title tag. And if you remember, this is our title tag. So again, if you want to check that for yourself, you can come up here and type in meta, and you can search, and then you can see where your different meta descriptions are. So let's see where ours is here. This is our meta description for this page. So those are the first 2 things you can check. Okay, so next we're going to look at H1 tags. So H1 tags is your headline on the web page, and H1 is telling Google that this is probably the most important headline on the page, telling Google again what the page is about. It tells the viewer what the page is about. So again, we're going to go to our developer view source, which is, I already have it open, and our H1 tag is here. Carry SEO Agency, and you can tell this that it's our H1 because we have H1 here in the code. The next, let's take a look at mobile friendly. In today's world, Google makes sure that websites are mobile friendly. If they're not mobile friendly, they will not rank all that well. So we're going to take a website that we built here recently. It's ACT Forklift. They're distributors, sellers of heavy equipment, forklifts. And you can go to Google and do their search for testing mobile friendly sites. Pop in your URL, and it'll tell you that the page is mobile friendly. And typically it'll show you a thumbnail of how the page looks. Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not. And then 5th on our list here is web speed and performance optimization. This is a Google ranking factor. It is a user experience key metrics. So we're going to go to GT metrics here. So here's the URL for that. Here's the URL for this. And you can see it takes a few minutes to run this test. So I ran it beforehand. But you can see here that the site's optimized fairly well. We have a performance of 98. It's a good load speed time. So this site here looks like it's checking off pretty well. So those are the top 5 key SEO ranking factors on your website. Those are all easy for you to check on your own.